Welcome back to the Dream Hanger. Happy Monday? Yeah, happy Monday, guys. This is Mike. I gotta make this quick video. Probably the easiest video I make all year long, but it is there to remind everybody that today is the day. Today is the day for the SDCC exclusives from Hasbro. If you want any of those, I'm interested in 2 of those. I will be here at noon. So this is going up a little before 7. That's 5 hours before the sale, the pre-order start. There's a timer, a countdown, but here it is. You can do all of the translating over into your time zone that you want, but it's central here, so it's noon, high noon. Of course, I'll be up before that, checking it out, and in front of my computer, checking the countdown and all that. It shouldn't be like this. We shouldn't have to go that far out of our way. Theoretically, these are these are all like hard to get items. Oh, by the way, before we get into this, you can see there's Power Day sales. A lot of old stuff hasn't sold. There are a couple SDCCs that haven't sold yet. They're not on sale though. But if you want to pick up these sales, I just noticed that it's like riddled with this Power Day sale everywhere on Pulse right now. Also, let's quickly get into looking at all this stuff that's up for order. And well, I guess I already showed that. If you have premium, it's today, the 10th. If you don't have premiums, general public is going to be tomorrow on the 11th. Is the way I understand it, and that's what it says. We'll see how it goes. Coming up. All right, we're going to start with the G.I. Joe Classified Series 205 Shipwreck and Cadet Deming. There's no place like Springfield. First of all, this is what I like to say, perfect for an exclusive. Now, it's not something that I want or I will buy, but some people out there do want it, and if you do want to get it, it's great for you. It's significantly overpriced at $65, and that's a fact. That little display panel you got like 8 or 9 of those in a $30 set with the Batcave from McFarlane. So I mean, that piece of plastic does not cost $20 or however much they're trying to charge, but they always do these 2-packs, so you got like 2 $28 figures in there. It should be $50, but they add a couple little pieces here and there and they charge you more. It doesn't make sense. But it is interesting though, because that is an episode that stands out in my mind, stands out in my head, and I like that they're doing something from it. I really would have rather had maybe his family or something else, or Amara. Is this one that has Mara? No, Mara's not in this one. But anyway, still, this is what they did. If you want to get it, here's another one that I am definitely going to get. This is mine. I might get a few of them. Is the Fatal Fluffy, which I'm, tripling up on the ones for a Super 7, because I actually like that scale a bit more. But these are awesome. And it's one of those things that I don't think they'll make again. And if they do reuse anything from this, it'd be a different color, completely different. You get both the gun and the whip and the fire flame effect, which is interesting. And it's $55, which I don't think is outrageous. I don't think that's that bad, because it is pretty big, and size matters. So yeah, and you get an extra little Fatal Fluffy in there, which you don't get with the Super 7 O-ring one. So there's a lot of cool stuff with it. Yeah, 55 is probably still overpriced, but I'm okay with it because I think it's that important. It's that good. Plus, you got the cereal. This is one I'm getting as soon as it goes live. Well, this is like, I don't know why I still have this in my next to my list. I'm going to take a quick second and say they have this up for pre-order at GameStop. So if you missed out on this and you want this, you can get this at GameStop. So you got to go to GameStop, Lara Croft. It's right there, classified Lara Croft. It's easy to find. I might, if I think about it, I might link it down below for you. All that good stuff. But now let's get back to Pulse exclusives. This is still an exclusive. It fits in the video. Next is the Transformers Optimus Prime and Autobot Jazz cereal box sets. There's a lot of cereal box set going on. A lot of cereal box set going on. I hope I get the right picture in there. Anyway, one of the things I didn't notice was the black trailer. And it's a G2 trailer. I didn't notice it when I first started talking about this, and then like probably the 3rd time I talked about it, I just noticed, hey, that's the G2 trailer. So I guess that's something else that's cool about it. And it's interesting. It's I feel like the whole set's scaled down. The Optimus Prime is scaled down. The trailer's probably about the same as like Earthrise or whatever. And then which I guess that's an interesting topic. There is that like Commander class trailer, so I don't know. And then definitely super scaled down on the Jazz, but if you're in on this for what it is, then $75. I guess we'll do the other Transformer one. Sure if I get the pictures in the right order. Transformers Gem and the Holograms Autobot Blaster and KP Glit, KP Sundor, and the KP Rosanna figure. So basically it's Blaster reimagined as Gem. And we already talked all about this. And again, I would have rather had this as a classified set, kind of like Cold Slither. Cold Slither fell flat. What was it? Were they flat? Was it... Cold Slither was too cold. It didn't sell very well. It sold out. That they ordered. I think they did a second run, and more showed up to meet the demand and met too much of the demand. Eventually, they'll sell out though. But I think this would have been great. One and done, and I would have picked up a classified one. This still is interesting looking color scheme. It works and stuff. It's just not for me. It's not something I need in my collection, but it is definitely interesting. Next up, we're going to talk about the Kenner Classics Real Ghostbusters Ecto Glow Glowcopter and vehicle with Tully. I am disappointed we don't get the card back for Tully. It would be nice. Maybe we'll get custom card backs in the future. So that's there. I am disappointed in the price of being $68. That tiny little vehicle is like a $10 vehicle back in the day. They would have, if they released it back in the day, it would have been like $5. Nowadays, $20. Okay, gotcha. And then a figure. It's like, okay, maybe 25, 45 max on the set. They are definitely juicing collectors. It does glow in the dark. It does look interesting. It's cool. It also doubles as this vehicle is actually going to be in the Kenner Police Academy toy line also, but not glow in the dark and not, it's not going to look exactly the same, but it's a lawnmower, I believe. But anyhow, I'm going to give me a couple of these because, I mean, it represents two vintage toy lines that I collect and don't have in that. There's also a four-wheeler in the Police Academy I'd like to get my hands on. One day they might make it. We got some Star Wars stuff here. So this is the Black Series ARF Trooper 501st and the ATRT for $80. Again, of course, I feel like it's overpriced. People have said that there's got to be some like lower price point vehicles, and that the idea is coming from G.I. Joe doing the smaller vehicles successfully. Well, if it's coming from that idea, why are they not at the $55, $60 price point? I don't know. So this is considered like a mid-size vehicle, I guess. I would say it's still a small vehicle, but and we'll probably see it reused for the movie, the Mandalorian and Grogu movie version. Also, you can expect all of that. But clones really do sell, so I imagine some people will be wanting to pick this up. And so with that, that's great. Then we got this is what. All this time I thought this was Black Series. I've even though I've covered it and I've talked about it, but this is Vintage Collection Anakin and Asajj Ventress for $51.99, $52 for two, like $20 figures now. I guess $20 is the new price point. 20 is the new 50. The new 10. 20 is the new 10. But I guess they're looking at it as I don't know, $52. Probably their excuse is probably lower production quantity. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I would think this would be no more than $40 for two figures. And yeah, with the extra lightsabers and all that kind of stuff. But it is what it is. So it looks good. The figures look good. And I like the lightsabers. I like a lot about it. So that works. And, I don't think they have pictures of the packaging. Okay. It's not individual card backs. That's right. It's not individual card backs. So they'll be in some special pose, like they're fighting each other. Guess we'll do some Marvel Legends here. And, yeah. This one is Marvel Legends series Spider-Man, Marvel's Lizard, and Marvel's Electro. And I'm being told these are like way more cartoony, which I do like the way they look. I don't hate the way the past releases of them look, but yeah, they all look pretty good. I don't have a problem with them. Maybe this is like a set. It was one and done. You get these. Don't have to ever buy the characters again. $85. So that amounts to, I mean, let's just do the simple math. You take 85 divided by 3. That's $28 a figure, which I guess that amounts to what the current price point is. I am hearing that Transformers, and they're probably all of them. The Transformers are going from 28 to 30, but I'm hearing also like if that happens, like the rest of it, everything else is going to go to 30. And I'm not surprised. I predicted that, so if that happens, but you know, I can't guarantee anything. And we've got, I guess this is the last Marvel Legends series, Professor Charles Xavier and Hover Chair X-Men 97, $50. Which price-wise, I'm not really slamming the price on this, because I mean, you get a small vehicle, and it is what it is. I mean, if a figure's now worth $28 at retail, and then a vehicle for another $20, I mean, it's really not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So the price seems, out of everything we're looking at today, the most fair, in my opinion, because you could get a little hover chair vehicle kind of thing. But yeah, so that's going to be up at noon today, Central Time. And I know I covered this yesterday in the news, but I figure, you know, why not just do a quick reminder to everybody, and I'll try to get a link down below for it. Amazon has these. I don't know why it's all here. And so this does kind of get me confused. And I do want to bring out the one small point that I don't think any of the other stuff that I just talked about is going to be popping up anywhere else except Laura Croft. I mean, that obviously was a supposedly everywhere exclusive, but this exclusive, I didn't know it was going to be at Amazon. I don't know if it's going to show up anywhere else, but I got mine pre-ordered at Amazon, and I'll try to link that down below also. All right, so this is a real quick video. Hope you enjoyed this quick reminder. Hopefully this is helpful to everybody. And, you know, if you forgot, well, this video is posting early enough to remind you to get there in time. If you want to re-up your premium, you can re-up your premium. I did, but I've already placed several orders, so by the time this is done, premium will have definitely paid for itself, which is kind of smart. I don't order enough stuff from like Super 7. Super 7's trying to do something similar to that themselves, but I don't order enough from them to do that. And I like the fact that I don't have to pay for this till it ships. But I won't know if this stuff's in stock to ship. So there's still a lot of questions to be answered. I don't have them all, but I just hey, this is a reminder video. So let me know what you think. Teddy Hanger out.